friends while they kids getting tied away or something.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
pretty much. But I'm sure he was. It was just like he was paying them like $100. It wasn't even much money. It it wasn't like it was thousands of dollars.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, he was giving them $100 to have sex with his wife while he
Bug, what the
watched.
hell you smiling for, Bug?
I ain't smiling.
Yeah, you smiling while you read that report. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's not funny, Bug.
Well,
That's messed up, man.
I mean, it's not it's nothing that like sounds shocking to me. It's just
Yeah,
like
it's not.
there's a lot of this kind of stuff going on. Like a lot of females and guys, like teenagers, and I mean that's
Yeah.
pretty much normal.
The sex trafficking, right?
Yeah, but everybody know like the age for like consent is different around the world, but I think the United States got 18,
Okay.
and I think Iceland is like 12.
So a 12-year-old can consent to.
Yeah, it's different. It's different around
But
the
who's
world.
12 thinking about that?
I mean, people have sex at 12.
I know they do, but damn.
What age you started having sex?
Why?
Rose?
You know what? I can't stand you. First of all, why? But anyway, I had a daughter when I was 16. Just put it like that.
Okay, when you started?
I can't. You want me to pimp, or you want me to call my baby daddy and ask him when we started?
No, I want to hear from you.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
See why you see?
That's not for me to tell everybody. That's personal. I mean, I dib and dab in my life on the air, but that right there.
You ashamed of it?
No, I'm not. I mean, when I did it, I did it. I mean, that was life. That was an experience. When was your first time, Bug?
Oh, I was like 17 or something. But you know,
17?
yeah, you know how you be
Oh,
like,
that's late for a guy.
yeah, cause like when I was younger, like the guys and they used to make fun of me like in third and fourth
I
grade.
remember what you say. They say, look at him.
Well, no, I'm just saying they was like making fun of me because I didn't have sex yet. That was like the fourth grade.
How did they know?
Because I told them, they were asking, they'd be like, yeah, you a virgin, you a virgin. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm a virgin. Like, that's kind of normal, right? But third and fourth graders, it go
No,
pretty
they
young.
made it seem like it was something horrible to be, when actually that is the most beautiful thing you can be. Untouched, unscathed. Let me tell you. Untouched.
So why you gave it up? What made you give it
Because I
up?
thought I had to. I thought that was what I was supposed to be doing with men. I thought I was supposed to make love. I thought I was supposed to be touched, and obviously that was not a good decision.
Okay.
But at my age, but I made that choice. I got hot. Hell, everybody get hot. When they start feeling that feeling, it's over.
Don't you feel like that now, right?
What, hot?
Yeah.
No, I'm not hot right now.
I ain't saying right
Actually
now,
cold.
but don't you have that feeling from time to time?
Of course, I'm a grown ass woman. Of course.
So what do you do to
No,
keep
Bug,
that
no. I don't do anything. I pray.
you pray?
Woosah. I work out. I got a jump rope and some weights.
So you just gonna keep lying, huh?
Hey, as long as it works.
Okay. I guess we gonna okay, what's one of the best lessons you didn't learn from a breakup?
The best lesson I learned from that's just that I learned something from them. I learned what not to do, what not to accept, and to never ever go back. You learned your lesson. That don't mean y'all can fix it. So yeah, that's my best lesson. I mean, keep it moving. Once it's over, it's over. Don't be trying to find nothing fresh and new in it, especially when all the flags is all over the place, all the red flags. So no, never, no backstroking, no backtrack.
Well, see, I come from a household where my parents was married, and whenever I used to call my mama like, yeah, mom, she did this, she'd be like, that's it? Oh, y'all can work that shit out.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
what I'm
like,
saying. Certain things are able, you can work them out, and other things you just like, no, that's just a waste of time, a waste of my energy. It's tearing me down, breaking me down. I don't want that.
So what can't you forgive then?
What can't I forgive? I mean,
Because cheating ain't that bad, right? As long as you don't get nobody
it's not
pregnant.
it's not a certain thing Like it could be the least thing that make you go ahead and break up, But I can't tell you that because it's got to be done to me, and I don't expect that to be done to me.
Okay. Let's just say we together, right? We together 10 years, and I get somebody pregnant, and you can't have kids, right?
Time is time. And you get somebody pregnant, that baby was meant for you out of your decision, out of your choice. That baby was meant for you. That don't mean that I have to say, oh, well, I'm gonna be there because we got so much time. Like being together, what are we married 10 years? Or are we
Yeah,
are
we
we
were
married?
together for a year, and we got
Okay, what do
married.
we have together? Is it worth us not?
Everything. I'm successful. I got millions of dollars. Everything is good. Your life is
And
lovely.
it's gonna stay lovely, especially if you damn cheated. It's really gonna be lovely.
Nah, I got a prenup. You only get like
You
$200
ain't get no
if we
prenup, not
separate.
marry me. So no.
Yeah, that's how it works. You
No,
got to get a prenup.
that ain't how it work. That is not how it work. It work like that for people who don't trust each other. And what you get married for if you don't trust each other? And who gonna ever get that mad to try to take everything from somebody that they built something with? Now, of course,
That what
you
happens.
gotta, yeah, but that's stupid as hell. You gotta have some kind of common ground, some kind of common factor between you guys to say, well, look, I know she or he came in and he didn't have this much. I probably was a million or a billionaire, and she didn't have this and she didn't have that, but she got used to those things, and I would want that person to have a good life. They can't have everything I have, but let's be clear. Come on, I was your wife or I was your husband, so you gonna give me something.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
the
what I'm saying? But
prenup
I'm not
for.
finna take. I'm gonna give you a chance to offer me. No, that ain't what the prenup for. Not the one you was talking about. You talking about you ain't getting nothing.
$200. That's something.
What from who?
Me. No, but
To
for real,
who?
for real, like something fair. Like I think a man should do it for a millionaire. You should buy a house, no more than like $300,000. Buy a car, and give her a little something
But
in the
look,
bank, and that's enough.
if she married to a millionaire, by that time and 10 years passed by, I'm pretty sure she got or he got their own business by now.
Some women
They
just
got
lay up.
who the hell doing that?
A
Don't,
lot
I
of
don't,
women.
no, I'm tired of
That's
getting
like the
laying
old
down. I'm
school. They
tired of the
just
porch and all of that. No, it's time to move around. So no, I don't get that because I'm gonna either be up cleaning that big ass house.
you gonna have maids for that.
They gonna have to.
You gonna have
They gonna have
nannies
to
for the
watch me
kids.
because they ain't gonna clean up like me. And maids for the kids.
You have like nannies. You know how like
Nah,
they sleep in
my
nannies
kids.
too. They wake up, take care of the kids. You don't have to do shit. That's how it go. Like you don't do
Yeah, but
nothing.
who
You
want?
just
I mean,
vacation and get your hair did all
who
the
want
time.
to do something for them? It's gonna have to be a real home in that situation, not just because you got maids and you got this money. You got it. Sometimes you gotta tell everybody go home or go to the east wing or the west wing or the north. Me and my family here today. My wife gonna cook. My wife gonna wash these clothes today. We gonna do this like this. It's not like you got. It's gonna be a normal life. I mean, who in the hell wants to just sit right there? Ain't nothing wrong with being pampered.
Hey, y'all kind of loud, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with being pampered or adorned by somebody, but you still gotta hold your own. Like that's why I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship because I have to get myself prepared for a relationship. That means having my stuff together, being on top. Whether he's a millionaire and I'm a thousandaire or a hundredaire, it don't
God might
matter. As
send
long
the
as I'm
man
doing.
before,
And if he
and you might
does,
miss out. He might send the man to you before,
I ain't
and
missing
then
out. If it's for me, I can't miss it.
yes, you can.
No, you can't.
People miss out on stuff all the
No,
time.
well, that's that because it ain't for them. It's to
Who
pass
says
by
that?
them. It's a little inspiring, a little inspiration. That's it.
I hear you.
That's it. I ain't worried about losing out on nobody. You know, I'm for my future, and my future says, Autumn, get this money. Make sure your kids don't have to do everything you did. It ain't got nothing to do with no man or no woman. Definitely don't want that relationship.
A woman.
So
Women like you though.
I saw.
They got a
I
thing for
seen.
you.
Oh man, some yeah.
When last time a girl hit on you?
Yeah. Oh man, the other day it was a little wild, but they was cool. It wasn't like that.
So how dykes be coming at you? Like what do they say?
Dykes, God, Lee Bug, Dykes. how the lesbian community comes approaches me. They were like, shoot, Autumn, they don't even say no words. They can't even get it out. They be like, Autumn, shoot, girl, but anytime.
Who said that? What's that
Don't worry
name?
about it. I am not. No, I won't do that. But it's not that serious because it's just flattering because I have not been in the dating field in forever. It seemed like forever, and it's flattering. I'm getting flattered all over the world now, everywhere I go, in the little places that I've been, and it's a nice thing. That's it. That's it. I'm not all hyped up about being with somebody right now. I need some money.
Yeah, you sound like them girls on Food and Industrial.
Nah, first of all, back page. Oh man, Bug, hold on. I gotta say, look, this dude, I've been living in Augusta.
Yeah.
And this dude I met, my medicinal man, I met him down there. He tried to talk to me and everything. And I was like, nah, because he ratchet, right? This dude, I haven't texted him, I haven't talked to him because he shorted me on my medicinal. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hold on, you talking about you like me, but you can't even throw no weight up in there. You know what I like to do? Man, this
He shorted you or he gave you what you paid for?
No, he shorted me. He shorted me like he was giving me what he used. You know what I'm saying? When he out of his little stash. He ain't a real medicinal man. You get it? You know what I'm saying? Not really like that. But anyway, the old dude texted my phone yesterday. Dude say, back page. He texted me the word back page, and I had to think about what he was saying. I was like, back page. And I was so mean. I called him. I just had to call him. I was like, what's up? I said, man, what's up with you, man? Oh, I didn't mean to text your phone there. I texted her. I said, man, you got me up. Don't text my phone no more. And I blocked him. I wanted to punch him out so bad because back page, first of all, no. If I'm going to go on back page, I might as well go around la 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 la, Merry Christmas.
Well, I think $80 be like.
Oh man,
what make them go? They don't feel shorted if you give them $80.
I don't know. I guess that's the move, but it ain't mine.
I forgot what I was about to say. I was about to add some shit to that, but I lost my train of thought.
I'm glad you did, because I ain't no telling what you about to say. You be trapping. What's up,
yeah,
y'all? I'm on Literally It's No Pressure with Bangem Bugg. Where's Ego at?
Oh, he
working?
Late.
He
He
late?
said he working on his set for the bonfire show he got going.
Okay. Hey, Ego. Big up, Ego. I'm over here in your seat tonight, in my seat.
Yeah, I know you like Ego and everything.
I like Ego. Say it loud on the microphone. Say it again.
For what?
No, I want you to say it again because you keep saying little stuff. Say it again.
What?
Let the world know I like Ego.
You like we family up here, right?
Man, Buzz, stop playing with me, man. Oh my God.
We family, right?
I hope everybody tune in or be tuned out because this man is crazy as hell.
It's something I want to talk about too. Okay. Has someone ever like used you as a reference, right? And was like, hey, ask so and so about me. I'm good people. And then the person be like, okay, so and so, okay, I'ma fuck with you. And then when they get cool with the person, they start shitting on you like you are like a dirty ass person, like just talking about you and dogging you out after they done got good with somebody, use you as a reference. So like, has that ever happened to you before?
I'm trying to understand what you said. Okay,
let's just say like CK and y'all run the station, and I know you, and I was like, hey, I could go to CK and was like, ask Rose about me. She know I'm good people.
Okay.
And then when I get in good with him, I start dogging you out and talking about you like you trash. Oh
man, look, oh my God, I had that happen to me recently. I think I was trying to tell you about it, but I don't know if it's referenced to the situation, but this guy, I won't say his name, I guess he a promoter or whatever, and he contacted me, and he was like, oh, Rose, I want to work with you, I want to interview you, and talk to you, I like you, whatever, and we didn't get through the business conversation. He started asking me, did I know people? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, honestly, truthfully answering if I know him or not or whatever. And he started talking about everybody he was asking me about. Like,
Like a female?
yeah, 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 like a female. He started talking about it. I'm like, hold up.
Somebody been up here?
No, with your nosy ass, Bug. No. I'm just saying. He just started doing that. I ain't gonna do that, I if I had to do that, I gotta shoot all my bullets. I told you now, I don't throw no
Well,
blanks.
let me know
But
after the show then. Can you do that?
why? So you
I don't go back and say now. I like to know who being messy
being
like
shady
that.
and messy. Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff in my life, and I haven't reached back out to dude. See, I spoke to him one time because he kept saying something to me in my DM, but I think it's better for me to just go ahead and let him know why. But I did tell him why I was on the phone because I ain't no fake ass person. I was telling him why I was on the phone. I was like, hey, look, I don't want to hear that. That ain't even. I don't know these people like that. I don't even. They ain't been ever good to me. I don't want to hear that. Don't. Our energy it doesn't. Our demons are not gonna mesh, baby. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do that. I don't care who you rock with, how much clout you got, and where you can take me. You can't take me there with gossip. I'm not with it. When I gossip on my own time, and it's me and my ace boon coon, my daughter on the phone, and we just laughing about our family and things that go on in our world. All that other extra people shit, they gonna know it. If I gotta tell you, they gonna know it. So I'm not like that. I can't. That it disgusts me.
Okay, so was I brought up in the conversation?
How? Why,
I just
Bug?
want to know. To be real.
Why did we bring you up?
Because
You
people.
talking about me and my daughter conversation?
No, I'm saying when the promoter guy, I was.
Oh no.
So he don't know me.
No. Now, I mean, he might know you. Everybody know Bangem Bug and Bang.
I don't know about that.
Shouts out Michelet, Bug and Bang. I told you start laughing when I said what she said about your name.
Okay, well, actually, it happened to me, and like the person got in good with the person, but the thing is, when the guy asked me about the person, I was like, I don't want to say nothing good or bad. That's what I'm doing. Cause
Did you have anything bad to say?
I mean, I guess like character stuff, like to show that's
Character
you ain't
flaws.
really, that ain't a good person. But I was just like,
So
that's
you
all
weren't
I'm gonna
gossiping,
say.
you were just speaking the truth, after you got asked a question.
No, I ain't saying nothing. I was just like, I'm not gonna. I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing good or bad about her. And that's all I'm gonna say. So he ended up fucking with the person, and then the person did some fucked up shit, like basically trying to get over. And then, when he called me and let me know what was going on, it was kind of like, bro, I already know what you talking about. But I was like, I don't like to say nothing bad.
You don't want to insinuate for somebody else.
No, I'm saying I don't want to mess up nobody getting no money.
Yeah.
So that's how I was looking at it. But
Me too.
it was like it's just like the person low down. Then he was like, basically he got a bad energy, and he was like, I ain't fucking with him no more. And it was like, I get what
And
you saying.
sometimes that be day to day things. Everybody energy ain't on 100 every day.
But everybody say the same thing about the person.
Yeah.
So that mean.
But that don't mean either, cause I got a lot of people that speak ill on me, and I'm probably one of the nicest people in the world. You get it? So you can't believe everything you hear. Hey, how you doing, honey? Look at her. Look at you standing up. I gotta hug her. Hold on.
Yeah, let's go that dyke stuff again.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and come on. Cause I guess the person ego probably. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Mickie, I like that.
Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, but sometimes you just gotta let people just be them, and you gotta stay back from them, because that bad energy is not nothing to play with. Like, I had to come back from a long time of just not even caring anymore about even what I was gonna do with life, and I just gave up. And then to have somebody coming around me like that while I'm enjoying this industry and this process, and to come and try to speak and tell me about people that I like, and who've been, loyal to me, I don't want to hear that, and I'm glad I told him on the phone,
Say his
versus me
name.
just, no, I'm not gonna say
Drop
his
an
name.
address. Drop something
I'm
around this
not gonna
motherfucker.
drop nothing. I ain't gonna do that, but you ask me that, usually I will get the details, but not on this. Get a man a chance to stop hating and change
It's
his
in his
life.
blood because he probably older nigga too, ain't he?
You know what? He ain't that old.
But it's in his blood. That ain't gonna stop. It ain't like he 19 to 20.
Yeah, I mean he's
grown ass
he's
older
well
man.
endowed. He's well endowed. You know what I'm saying? So
Well endowed. What,
yeah, in his
he using it raw, right?
in his age, he's up there.
Well endowed means something else,
Oh
Rose.
no, well endowed it can mean age, height too.
I'm gonna look that up.
Well, look it up. It sounded good to say. I don't say all the right things. You don't need to whatever.
Yeah, you might need to Google stuff.
I don't gotta Google nothing as long as it sound right what I'm saying.
Well,
I can read, I can write, I can arithmetic.
okay, so has a man honesty ever like drove you away?
Honesty? No. Oh my God, no, I love that. Unless you just coming out, the closet or something, or you telling me something that affect me negatively. Other than that, no, I love honest people. I mean, who the hell want to be lied to? Who wants you to make up something and be a pretender?
Well, yeah, I think. Well, I always say honesty is hypnotizing to women because they hear so much bullshit. So for anybody, any man, like try to do that because you will see it draws women into you. So you can say some shit you wouldn't think nobody wouldn't fuck with you but yeah, if you tell them the truth, they just might because it's hypnotizing.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta tell the truth. It's better. You don't have to top lie after lie after lie after lie. You don't have to do that. And I can be a good liar. I could be. I could tell you some stuff and make you think it's pink rain coming down. But
you seem like it, like you a finesser.
I'm
like
not.
You one of them women.
It's natural though, but I'm not trying to finesse or be finesse.
It's
I'm
in
not
your
trying
blood.
to finesse anybody.
I bet you be like, I can empty that nigga bank account. You that confident, ain't you?
Nah, I don't want to empty nobody's bank account, baby. I want to fill it up.
I hear you, player.
I want to fill it up. I don't want to empty anything. If I'm about money and I empty his account out, so what's that mean? On to the next one? I'm not an on to the next one type of female, regardless of how people may think or feel. I'm not on to the next. I try to be right there with that one spot, but just sometimes it just doesn't work out like that.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a song break, then we're gonna come in with Mickie is.
Hey, let that shit ride, son.
Mic check. Mic check.
Chicken wings. She said, "I'm making tuna fish." It's too cold for tuna fish. Don't nobody want tuna.
Go ahead, say something.
Hey, testing 1, 2, 3.
La
It's
la
your girl,
la.
Mickie S. What's up?
Can you? I'm not sure. Go ahead, say something.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
This Mickie S. What you got?
Okay.
Yeah. Mix it up.
All right. Literally is no pressure.
Oh my God.
We back. I'm your host, Bangem Bugg.
And it's your co-host, the lovely, lovely Sugar Dope Queen, Rose Radio Live.
Yeah, you doing too much.
I don't know.
Okay, so we got a special guest today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, this is your girl, Mickie S. I got a show and do open mics. I do A&R, used to be with Sony, so all that good shit. Oh, can I cuss on this?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I guess we're gonna start it off. Well, I don't know if you ever watched my interviews, but it's a little
Yes.
different.
Your interview scared me. I was a little scared coming today.
Okay,
So nervous.
so where are you originally from?
Oh, Lord. Okay, I hate this question. Y'all got to guess. Where do you think I'm from?
I don't know. You look Mexican, actually. So
What?
for real,
For real, Bug.
Yeah. You know, Ice-T X.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she got the same look. She look. She
Where
Mexican.
do you think I'm from?
Hold on. Okay. Break it down. All right.
Okay.
North, south, east, or west.
North.
You
but
from
like-
Washington,
No.
Ohio.
North, like Midwest.
Oh, Missouri,
Uh,
Indiana.
You
ooh.
want me to tell you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please tell us.
South Dakota.
Because I was trying to look
I
at the
would
map.
never-
I was trying to look at the map inside my head, the little colorful one from the school, and
People
I couldn't
forget
get
the
it.
Dakotas are even there. Believe me, people forget they're even
Yeah,
on
you know
the
what?
map.
I haven't heard anything about North or South Dakota in a long
No.
time. Like since I was in school, seriously.
They
Yeah.
got like low STD rates and stuff like that.
They
I
got a
think.
what?
Like Montana, like the STDs and stuff, like real.
Well,
low,
maybe
I
you
heard.
should have seen those.
Actually, let me tell you something. So, what you think?
That's it. I ain't gonna have to start with Bug tonight.
Go ahead, go
Nope.
ahead.
No, actually, let me tell you this. So, South Dakota now, they've got like a lot of, well, not just now, but the last, I don't know, 7 to 10 years, they got like a lot of oil rigs there. So, there's nothing to do there but go to the strip club. So, it's cold as fuck.
Hold up,
So-
the strip club. That's all you can do.
Okay, when I talk about snow, until like March,
It
April,
probably
May.
get as high as this table, don't it?
No, snow is like you open up your front door and there's just a big, like you can't leave. Like it's gonna be like
All
8,
the
9.
time. What's
Yeah. I mean, when there's snowfall, yeah, not every day,
Wow.
but there's nothing to do. So all these oil rig guys and all these military guys, because there's military branches there, that's all they do is go to the strip club. So
And you say they got a
your
low
theory
STD.
of STD is actually not true.
Yeah,
That must be
Bug.
Montana then.
Go
But
up there and find out, Bug. Just go on up there and find out.
I'll let you go first.
But to answer your other question, no, I am not Mexican. I don't even know how I can say hola. That's about it. But my dad's black. My mom's American Indian. She actually lives on the reservation in South Dakota. Yeah, she lives on the res in South Dakota. And my great grandfather was actually the first black landowner in South Dakota.
Wow, congratulations to your family.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yes,
That's
it
cool.
is.
Yeah. It's just like those things that just bring pride to us and make us want to strive harder. You know what I'm saying? Because if they could do it back then when there were like very, very few resources,
Yeah.
then what the hell are we doing? You know?
Yeah.
So
Okay, so did you grow up with both of your parents? They was together?
I was actually adopted. So I was adopted when I was 4. I was adopted by a white family, but I always knew who my parents were. So they were really cool. Like they made sure that I kept my heritage and made sure I met them, and now I have a relationship with them and all that good stuff. So yeah.
So did you go back and look for your parents? Like, do y'all talk?
My parents actually found them. They made sure I had a relationship with them. My adopted parents found my real parents.
Wow.
So I thought I thought that was really dope, because I mean, a lot of parents, if I adopted a kid, I'm like, no, I want you to love me.
Yeah.
Like love me more. I'm the one putting food on your. But yeah, they made sure that I went back, and I would say the relationship with my mom is a little stressed. Because she was 13 when she had me. Well, 13 when she got
okay.
pregnant, 14 when she had me. So
Sound like
she a little.
Rose.
You know what, Bug?
Go ahead.
Anyways, yeah. Enough of all that boring stuff.
Okay, well, I gotta say this too. You know how they say, like, people who give away their kids, they be like, well, I gave you her for adoption. Ain't that big enough a hint that I don't want nothing to do with you? Like, so do you kind of felt like that was the kind of vibe with your mom a little bit?
When I met my mom, the first thing she told me was not, oh my God, like, I can't believe you found me. Like, none of that. She said, I just want you to know that I forgive you. And I was like,
She forgive you.
I was like, that's exactly what I said to her. I'm like, you
Oh,
forgive
wow.
me? What? So that kind of made it on, rocky ground to begin with. I mean, she is literally like, she kind of stopped growing when she had me.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal.
Yeah, she still acts like she's 14, but hey,
Okay.
it's
You know what? That does happen because, like, I got a real youthful. I'm real youthful. Like, and my kids sometimes they be like, "Mom, chill out. Don't be saying that when I'm on the phone with my friend or whatever." I be like, y'all get what y'all. I'm your mama. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm growing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I know how to keep my boundaries,
Right.
so the respect can remain. But other than that, sometimes with that situation right there, I'm sorry you had to go through that because that had to be painful and hurtful for you to hear your mom say that. But I'm glad you understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been through so much stuff, like being in the music industry and stuff ever since I was young. Like, it's a lot of stuff. I just think I'm resilient. Like, it didn't really even faze me. I was just like, okay.
It sound like you might need therapy or something.
You know what? Oh, Lord. Literally, it's no pressure.
Y'all can be my therapist. Y'all seem like you got it going on.
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff affect you, even though you try to like be like, oh, that
Like it
matter.
don't.
Like,
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
I mean, I dealt with it, but it's not like something like I was like, oh, you know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
my life is
Because you
falling
had
apart.
somebody who loved you.
Right, and I know who I am, and I
Yeah.
know what I've been through, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a strong person, and yeah, I mean, I guess it didn't, you know.
Unless you need therapy.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So okay, we're gonna keep it going. Okay, so what's like, I guess besides that adoption stuff, what's like one of the most traumatic experiences you had
Oh,
like growing
Lord,
up?
we doing sad stuff tonight, huh? We
The
doing
juicy
sad?
stuff.
Why it's juicy. Why you making people all sad?
Oh, okay. Do you want sad or do you want
regression?
juicy? You said traumatic, so in my mind, I'm thinking that's
Trauma,
sad.
it's traumatized you. It might kind of affect
He wants you to make him laugh at something that you were traumatized by.
No, that's you. That's you.
Nice. Oh my God, there's been a bunch. I mean, I've had a guy that pulled a gun on me,
Oh.
took me out to the woods, pulled
You
a
was
gun
dating
on
him?
me. We had broken up.
Wait.
And I was still helping him take care of his kids because his mom lived in Illinois, and she was like not, you know, she was going through some stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm done with you, but I'm not done with your kids. If you still need help with your kids, I'm cool.
Oh.
So he came and snatched me out the house. Kids got left at the house and took me in the woods, pulled a gun on me. He was like, you can either I hate talking about this. There's kids in the room. You know, he was like, I can shoot you in your head, or you can run and I'll shoot you in your back. So what do you think I did?
Sat there.
No, I kicked off my heels and ran.
He shot
ran
at
like
you?
hell. He followed me. I found I don't know if you know, like when you're out in the country, there's like the big silo things that go up underneath the road, like basically like for rainwater and sewage and stuff.
Okay.
And so I ran through there and hid in there till there was like a semi that passed by, and I was like, I need help.
Oh my
So I mean, there's just been all sorts of, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know.
I mean, I like to dig into that stuff because, you know, if you
See, he is laughing. You're right. He is.
I
He's
told
trying
you.
not to
I
hold
wasn't
back his.
laughing. Oh, yeah.
Trying to hold back.
He
his
trying his
laughter.
best not to laugh. Trust me.
I try to do different questions because, like most people, you know, when they interview, they ask you like the same shit over and over. So
I know.
Yeah.
I try to bring stuff different to
We
the
do
table.
not
this
do
time.
that right here.
See,
You gonna
I
get
told
it.
you.
You gonna get it right here.
I told you. That's why I was nervous. Your show needs to be called "It's Pressure." It's pressure. You asked some nerve-wracking questions. It's okay. I
I
can
mean,
take it.
some
I can take
people,
it.
some people don't like to expose their life. So if it's somebody who don't mind talking about their life, like comedians tell
Yeah.
their life, it ain't no problem. But if you're a private person, you kind of be like,
Don't
oh.
tell your lie, then you funny mother.
I tell most of my stuff most of the time. So, do you have any regrets so far?
In life,
Yeah, or in the music industry too.
I have. That's a good question. I mean, my motto is like, don't live with regrets. But yeah, I think like in the music industry, when I first started, I feel like I could have been. See, this is weird. It's not really a true regret, but I feel like, okay, if I used to travel, like tour with 50 Cent and Nelly and Akon. I feel like I could have gotten farther if I would have been like a real girly girl and, you know, knew how to play the game with
Like give it up.
flirting and giving it up and stuff like that. But I'm a business person, and, you know, even when I was 17 and 18, like I always had a business mind, and I'm like, I'm going to make and plus I'm a tomboy, so I don't even know how to flirt. If somebody paid me money, I wouldn't even know. So it's just like, you know, I was just like, you know, I'm going to do my thing. But it's not so that's a regret, but it's not a regret because I'm glad I stood up for who I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a double-edged sword. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I know it's not a fun answer, but that's it.
Okay, so what's one of your best childhood memories?
One of my best childhood memories. I would say, God, this is so corny, you guys. Like, I'm from the Midwest. You can't ask me these questions. It's corny.
She said she was out there helping them pump the oil. She was pumping oil.
my-
Is that boring? That might have been fun.
She was pumping oil and throwing it on the strippers.
Hey, that's a good. Oh, we'll go with that. I like that.
Yes,
We're gonna
sir.
go with that.
Okay, so I guess since
That answer.
you dress real, sexy or whatever.
Ah,
So
okay.
so do you have any like Me Too stories?
Oh shit.
No, you did not.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I think most women do if you're in the industry. I'm not going to say, but it was somebody that I was touring with because I feel in like, not burning my bridges. But this person actually believes in having more than one wife. That's part of their culture.
That sound like Akon.
Stop it. Yeah. So I mean, there's been a lot. Like record executives, Sony.
I'm saying, give me like a event. Like, give me the story. You don't got to say the name, but like,
let me tell
the
you.
story.
Whatever you give Bugg, he gonna find the whole piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
So you be careful of the piece you give him.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I try to respect like where I've been, and it was a phase of my life that happened, and I'm grateful that it happened. But yeah, I just feel like at that point, I maybe was being willing to be added to the collection. And
oh my God! Yeah, I was getting ready to ask you. Did you experience that too? Like,
yeah.
Did you have to deal with his lifestyle?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Have they ever all been there at one time together?
Not at one time. There's been a couple, but not all at one time. But they actually get along really well.
Oh, okay.
Because they're bought in, like when somebody has that type of lifestyle, it's a whole different mentality and concept. You don't go into it. Yeah, like sometimes you're going to get jealous because one person might be cuter and so they get time in front of the camera, or they get to travel more, blah, 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 blah. But as a whole, they understood the culture of it. They bought into it. So they're like, okay, as long as I get my time, I'm okay. And in their mind, they're like, hey, I know about these people. What's worse than him going out and cheating? If he goes out and cheats, he's going to cheat with any female that he sees at the club. At least I know these 5 other women. Because now I think that person has like 6 or 7 wives, but it's like in their mind, it's
wow.
Yeah, I mean it's like no biggie because they're like, I know who you're sleeping with.
Yeah.
So how are you going to judge me? I'm married to the person. How in our country, like it's legal.
Do they live together?
No, I remember Akon actually said something about that. Like he couldn't move to the States because they wouldn't allow him to have his wives over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So and it's but it's not for everybody, but it works for them. And like I said, who are we to judge? Because if somebody's out there cheating with every other single person, I'm with them. I'd rather know that you
can't judge that anyway. Because kings and queens, what do they say? We had kings and queens.
Mm-hmm.
We are kings and queens. So that's acceptable by I guess by the spiritual law or whatever.
Right. I mean, if that's what they live by,
if they like it, I love it.
Exactly. That's one thing. Yeah, I know. But as far as like unwanted,
hey baby,
yeah.
hey baby.
I mean, I've had people like, okay, you can't have artists in here unless you give me some, or like the whole time they're like, okay, yeah. I mean, people are very, very vocal. They don't care. You can't have studio time or jack the price up on me because I'm not giving them any. So my time will be double somebody else's time. Wow. So it is what it is. It's not going to change.
I mean, for like the whores, like it don't bother them because they just
for the who say it again loud.
The whores.
I wouldn't call them that.
They just give it up.
It's Mr. Nasty time.
I wouldn't call it that. I mean, they just have a different perspective. I mean, like I said, I mean, if you're the type of person, I could probably have been a lot further if I would have had that mentality. It's just like, what mindset do you have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I don't have the energy for all that shit.
I start right here where I'm at. Started from the bottom now. I'm here. I want it. No.
So
that's too much going on.
With you, like, do you? Because a lot of women who be like, well, I know a lot of white women. They'll be like, I only date this type of race. Or are you like that too? Mm-hmm. You only date black.
Were you about to say white? You said a lot of white people. Is that what you said?
A lot of white women. A lot of white women you meet who like black guys. They'll be like, I only date black guys. So, right. Are you like that? You only date like a certain race?
Well, I'm just wondering what the comparison is with white, since I'm not white.
I'm saying I know you mix, but I'm saying
Right.
like, do you
Do I have a
prefer like a certain
preference?
a certain race?
No, I don't have a preference. I go with, but I am going to say just because of my lifestyle and things that I've experienced and my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody that can relate to me and my kids. And normally that excludes certain races, with white being one of them, not by preference. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I see a white dude and I'm like, oh, guy, I would never do anything with it. You know, I'm not that. But it's just like if you spend time with them, it's like they are not as open. They don't understand the industry, and they don't relate with my kids. So
Yeah.
that's a no-go.
Going to the studio at this time, and like, why you got this? Why they calling you trying to
Right.
tell you about a project and we in the bed?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's all about respect.
It
too.
is all about respect
Yeah.
too.
A
Yeah,
man
you're
shouldn't
right.
be calling you 2 o'clock in the morning.
What if he has a great idea?
See,
He
exactly.
could
No,
text
that's
you.
true.
He could
No,
email.
that is
He
true.
could email you that shit.
No, but sometimes like they'll call me from the studio. They're like, "Oh, what do you think about this?" Because I do vocal engineering also. So like, if they're in the middle of a session, they're gonna call me, and that might be 3 a.m. And
It's all about
I'm gonna
respect.
call because that's momentum. Like, I don't want to call them back the next day. That's
Why
stupid.
you looking at me like
No,
that?
I'm just saying. It's
Shit.
respect. Like, I'm not gonna call. Like, if I know a female is married,
Oh,
I'm not gonna call her and say this. I got an idea, and I know she in the bed with her
but
husband.
you don't want them to
That's
text
disrespect.
either. Then, if you don't want them to call you, you don't want them to text either, right? I mean, they just don't need to be doing nothing. If that's the
But
point.
that's what, like, yeah, and what? So, like, I mean, I don't know
That's
everything
what she mean, though.
about you, but like, what if you're an artist and like that's your time to work? You work best creatively, and now you need to call somebody on your team. What if you need to call somebody on your team and ask their opinion? You don't want to wait till the next day.
Well, I think for any man who got, if you a man who big on respect, it's best not to date a female in the industry. You got to get somebody who works
Dang,
9 to
He just
5.
took it.
I'm
He
being
just
for
took it.
real. Like all that, I'm going to the studio at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you ain't with all that shit, man, get you a
Look,
regular
but
female.
he'll be at home in the bed flipping over. All he hears on this track.
I don't hear that because
On this track. But get your ass back home.
I'm saying because
I'm going to the studio with you. I
I'm
gotta be
saying-
at work in 5 minutes, but I'm coming with you.
I'm saying if you doing well too, it's like you ain't gonna have a problem. Like
Nah, I
a
know
lot
what
of
you mean,
times,
though.
if
Yeah,
a
that-
guy ain't really worried about what you doing, he got too many hoes to be worried about what you doing.
Oh,
So if he ain't really
yeah.
worried about it, that's how
You
it
right.
is.
So like what? Okay, so like what kind of jobs could your girl have? Like a
It ain't any job. It's
Like-
just it's respect. Like whatever I feel like is disrespect, take care of that. That's how I
Right.
feel. She can have any job, but if I
so why
feel like
can't she
something
still
disrespectful,
take care of you when she's going to the studio at 2 a.m? Why can't she
for
still
one
take
thing,
care?
it's not safe to be
That's
wandering around.
bedtime. You think this is just bedtime?
It's not. I'm saying I wouldn't want my if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her roaming the city at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not safe. Anyway.
Well, I just say this, but in 2021, everybody's moving. Everybody making all kind of moves. It's not really a time frame because we look like we're running out of time. Wait, it's gonna be May tomorrow. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything going fast. So I just think that it should be more open. You know, when it comes to the business, especially if they got not something to prove. If they can bring receipts.
Yeah.
And they really working, and instead of, because I mean, you probably been looking at Love and Hip Hop, and you see how it be going in the studio.
Right.
You walk in and get caught doing like this on somebody's face, and they show those little angles for entertainment, but they don't show that these people really be in there working hard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about sexual activity and feelings and all that. All the time, some people really want to get to work.
Yeah.
It's like me. I be up like, oh my God, I ain't got no car. But if I did, I'd be over here at this show. I'd be at that show. I'd be everywhere. And then you wouldn't be able to stop me. You wouldn't want to be with me, but because I'd be like, hey, come back, babe. Tune up, babe. Tune up.
Right. Okay. I mean,
Wow. Wow.
a lot of times you don't know when you're pregnant, especially mental illness. Like mental illness, sometimes it doesn't even rear its head until like you're 12, 14, 16.
Okay, well, retarded.
No, okay. I guess you're saying like, you know how they do those amniotic fluids and
Yes.
and they test like sometimes on the ultrasound,
Yeah, you
it can show
tell.
a sign of distress,
Yes.
you know, and then they'll go do the test, but they'll have to do it through the amniotic fluid, you know, take that
Yeah.
needle and pull that fluid out, and then they can. I know it.
I know. Sounds horrible.
Yeah, Rose got like 12 kids, so she knows.
I got 7,
Okay.
7
really?
Bugg,
You guys,
4 girls and 3 boys. Bangem.
wow.
She want more too.
You look awesome.
Thank
I mean, to think that you got, but you look awesome regardless. I would never think, like, you
Thank
look
you.
awesome. Love it.
Bug.
Bug.
What you doing all that?
But yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
The test they do, like if they told you that, okay, so you're at 12 weeks pregnant and you can terminate, you know, before 16, and this baby, if you bring this baby into the world, it's a chance that it's gonna be a paraplegic, or it's gonna have a mental problem or something. Would you terminate it, you know, knowing that? Because I know I have a conscience, and I would probably. That's probably something I regret later on in life during the hard work you're gonna have to do with it. You know, I ain't gonna even lie. I probably regret that. I'd be sad and I'd be feeling all sorry for my baby and all of that. But I probably would have had the baby knowing me, and then I had to deal with that. But some people don't let that conscience take over them. Like, I ain't dealing with that. Like, would you deal with that? Like,
See, that's a really good question, because I feel like not because of me, not because when I think, oh, okay, you know, what if this person, you know, what if this kid can't learn to walk? What if they can't learn to use a bathroom? What if they can't learn how to talk? I'm not thinking about like how it's going to affect my life, to be like, oh, you know, I might have to stop what I do. I might have to not be on the road. I might not be able to go. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about, I feel bad for this kid.
what kind of lifestyle it's gonna be for this child to have to deal with it?
Yeah, like sad about that, but then also I know this is really weird, but I feel like a lot of, to use your word, okay, we're not going to use the R word, special needs.
Retarded.
He'll use it for you. Just say it.
I feel like they're kind of like angels, you know what I'm saying? Because they just see the world, like they don't even see
everything
themselves.
like la 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 la.
Yes, they don't
like
even,
bubbles and shit floating around in their little world.
Angels.
I know what you're saying. What? I ain't playing with y'all tonight, man. But seriously though,
I was thinking about like spit bubbles be coming out their mouth.
no, oh man.
Hey, go ahead.
Oh man, but you know what? When it's crazy, when I was pregnant with my my oldest daughter, we had special need kids at our school. I went to Archer Samuel Howard Archer High School.
Okay.
Perry Homes in Atlanta.
Well, that's for slow people.
Yeah,
my
33rd. But we had this guy named Deuce, and he was special needs, and he's Deuce, and I'm telling you, and we called him Deuce, the host. But we embraced them over there. It was like they was a part of us. They used to come to the pep rallies, and then some of us was in there dying laughing, and once we got to know them year after year after year at the school, it was like they was just a part of us. It wasn't no different.
Yeah.
And I used to mess with Deuce when I was pregnant,
Right.
and my teachers used to say, "Okay, now you keep messing with Deuce." I'm like, "No, I'm not messing with him." I say, "What's up, Deuce?" And he'll come rub my stomach and say, "Hey." I'm like, "Yeah, Deuce," you know. But that was my baby, you know. And my baby, she's an Army soldier now.
Oh wow.
But
It
Wow,
is
that's
retarded.
dope.
she not twerking and tweaking like you. You know what? You gonna stop? You going to hell? I'm telling you.
I'm for real. They let retarded people in the military, and you can't get in with a felony.
I can't wait to tell her.
The fuck?
You can't get in with fellas. Look at the whole military. They can't even smoke. They drink. So that's what they do in the military. They drinkers. So we got look at our soldiers. You know.
Yeah.
Big up to the Army. Cole_winner on Instagram. Shouts out to my baby. Yeah, y'all got to go check her out. Cole_winter.
What is it again?
Cold_winter.
Okay.
See, you heard that name, right?
Yeah.
Cole_winter, baby. And then my son, vitamin D.
Goofy. Okay. What's the most disrespectful thing a man could do besides cheating?
Oh, damn.
Ask a woman how old they are. and how many kids they got and when they first had sex.
Yeah, that's disrespect. Yeah, for sure. That's disrespect. Good answer. I like that.
We talk. See, it's about
I like
her.
that.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
No, those are good. Yeah, those are. You know what? I like. Yeah, I don't know. I hate the whole slide in the DM thing, acting stupid. Like, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm in Atlanta, and you know, somebody from like Toronto is gonna DM you and be like, you know, let's get together. Babe, I don't even know you. Like, I just realized, like, I just followed you. I don't even know you.
Wow.
Like, why do you think I'm gonna come? Like, that's so fucking
Women do that though,
disrespectful.
especially when a man
It's so disrespectful.
like rich. Some women be waiting to get a DM about flying out, so
They want to get flued out, but
he just taking this
But I just feel like you don't know. Okay, like if everything on my page is about business or kids or, you know, it's like clearly I'm not flying to Ontario to see your ass.
You'd be surprised what women do for money, because a lot of them artists too, they give them a little change too, so they'll
well,
fly
ain't nobody
out.
DM me about no money. What's up?
I
Y'all
know
keep
you
getting
a
all
go
these
too, won't
DMs.
you?
They keep showing me. They putting
I'll forward them to you next.
penises and everything else in my DM. Ain't nobody saying no, but they'll send a chain letter with money on it, but they ain't saying anything about. That's why I don't answer my DM.
Okay. What's like? Who was the most solid individual you met in the industry, and who was the fakest person you met in the industry?
Go ahead.
Solid, definitely Nelly. He is a dope person. I mean, he is like what you see in real life. I mean, you know, like on camera and his albums and everything, that really is what he's like in real life. He is a solid, good person that takes time for people. He like tries to nurture like kids that might be on tours and stuff like that with them. Like, he's a good person. Also, I do want to say this because he gets a lot of horrible rap. But I've worked a couple projects with Kanye. He is a good person.
I believe it. I can believe
He
it.
is super fucking smart. Like, I'm talking about, show him that piece of paper and he'll probably memorize everything on it and be able to give it back to you verbatim. Super smart. And I think that's why, you know, because like a lot of smart people, they ain't too good with real life shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't seem like he is.
But he's super
It seems like he
smart.
probably got book sense, but real life shit, he coming up short.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and then like,
I can
you know,
relate.
you add like the mental illness stuff on top of it. The fakest, oh my God, there's too many. Like,
The top
honestly,
one that just it hit your mind as soon as I
The
said
number
it.
one fake spot.
I don't want to say this, because he's like a really he's like a really big icon. Okay, let me preface this by saying I love him.
Oh.
But I think he's got it down pat as far as like how he needs to act and what he needs to do. But this is like a oldie person, but Russell Simmons, he's very fake.
Ooh.
But I think it's because he's just been in the industry so long and he's had a lot of people hurt him. He's had a lot of people stab him in the back. So he's just like, look, I'm just getting what I fucking need to get.
I did not know you were gonna say that name. So
What'd you
he
think I was
put up a
gonna
while.
say?
I don't know. I didn't know you were gonna say that.
So since you been around him, like y'all been like hanging out, or you just did
I don't go to his house and like, hey, let's watch Netflix. I don't do that shit. But I mean, I've been around him, yeah.
Okay, so have you heard about like the fag rumors about him? Like,
Yeah. But they do that about
true?
everybody. Look, yeah, I don't want to get into that too much, but like, Hollywood is so it's a whole different thing. So, I mean, you guys know, like when you're in the industry, like you hanging out with people, you hang out with them until like, you know, I mean, it's not the time. Like I was going to say, you hang out until it's like 3 or 4, like, but that's not the thing. It's like you're always around each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people get very close. People are very creative. So when you're a very creative thinker, you're just like I can say she's beautiful. Like I can say that. A lot of women and men are like, oh, what is she? No, I'm not bi, but I can appreciate beauty. But creative people, they do that. If you're around them enough, they just find beauty in anything. So that means
Okay.
that a lot of times that can cross lines where a guy might be with a guy, a female might like it
I don't know what.
because they see each other as creative people. They're not really looking at guy girl.
Oh, so they just
We
a
all look at
canvas.
that. Where did that
I
come
It's
from?
a different
know.
Did somebody
world.
tell
It's a
you that, or did you
no,
come up with that?
no. It's what I seen. That's my opinion for what I saw.
Oh my
Nobody had to tell
God.
me that shit.
Arts
I
and
saw that,
crafts.
but it's also a lot of other bullshit too. Where like if people don't do what higher uppers want them to do, you're only going to go so far in the business. So it's a choice that people have to make. Like, like if you're a dude and a higher up wants to be with you, you got to make that choice. Like, is it like, am I going to sacrifice that to make my name? And then a lot of times when they sacrifice it, it doesn't even matter. It's like they don't even get what they expected.
Well, let me
Oh
just say this
wow.
about men. It
Get a
don't.
chain.
If I see beauty, I mean, I'm not gonna look. I'm looking for beauty in no
I
other
wanna hear
man.
that.
So I don't see how that could even be like
And
crossed up.
you would be amazed. Like watch a lot of the stuff in like if you listen to R. Kelly, like just research it a little bit. It's really it plays on your head. You know what I'm saying? Like when that like they're not hanging around normal people. They're hanging around everybody else where everybody else feels the same way. Like they're take Diddy, okay?
Yeah, we heard the Diddy story.
But he's a higher up. Like he's like, I can take somebody, and if that person doesn't agree to it, I'm gonna make sure that he's not a success.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just have to drive trucks or something. Like you don't have
Huh?
to.
Would you say drive trucks?
Yeah, you have to get out the industry.
Oh wow.
If somebody can destroy
But
your
some
whole
people
life like
want it
this,
that bad. There's a lot of people that want it that bad. Come on, this cannot be surprising to
So
you.
I mean, at that point, I think it's about just the fame and the stardom, because
Yeah.
you can generate money through the industry on a level to where you can be consistent enough to take care of your family and live the type of lifestyle you want to live. You don't always have to, go that far. I think that's a plus plus level where you trying to get to where
Yeah.
you can basically just be everything to everybody in the industry. You the CEO, you the record label, you the distributor. You got this alcohol, you got these
Yeah.
clothes, you got this, you got. It's a non-stop thing to where that life is so fast, and it's fast, and that energy gonna track. So I see what you're saying, and it's gonna start looking like, oh man, oh him, me, and we got this and that, and we're bravado, or we can do this. And I can be with this man, and I can still be a man. You get what I'm saying? Or I
Right,
can
right,
be with. I mean,
right.
so I'm just saying, I'm
MAD, come all the way from Detroit, Michigan, the East Side. You already know.
Okay, Michigan. So how was it growing up in Michigan?
Man,
Cold.
like
I bet it's cold.
You can start off with that, man. It's like a whole different type of winter up there, man. But
yeah.
as
Y'all
far
coats ain't even the same.
as for real, man, for real. But as far as like growing up there, man, it was hard though. Like we got to step out and play a lot, but of course, it's a lot of killing and kidnapping and stuff going on up there, especially on the east side where I was in the 6 Mile.
Shout out to the east side.
But overall, man, like I enjoyed it. I got to be a part of basketball leagues because that's where I started off playing, and then I did music growing up too.
Okay, so so did you grow up with both of your parents?
Yeah, until I was about 15 years old. My mom and my dad got divorced. My dad got remarried, and it went on from there.
So did he treat you like a side kid, or he treated you the
Nah,
same?
he loved me and my brothers the same, man.
Did his other wife have kids?
Yeah, she got 2. Well, they actually older than me. My big brother and my big sister.
Was they lame or was they like?
Nah, they
was receptive.
Yeah.
That's cool though. It's cool when that happens because it's a lot of times in families where
facts.
they start doing little spiteful stuff and lame stuff, and like I had a couple cousins that had that situation where their parents remarried and they step brothers or they step sisters always be on some lame shit, like you know what I mean, telling on them, doing all.
It took a minute for me and my stepsister, but as far as my brother, me and him, we tied. He only a couple of years older than me, but he put me on some stuff that I didn't know about because I was always in the house. My daddy kept us in the house because of course in Detroit it was a lot of stuff going on. So
stealing, them niggas steal their ass.
They would strip your car in one night.
Detroit, boy.
Like for real, you buy that bitch like the next day, and it's gone.
Like car on bricks.
For real, man.
Okay, so what person had the biggest impact on you growing up?
My pops. I mean, he showed me every step of the way. I mean, like me and him were really tied in with each other. We fell off a few times, but it was really my anger at the fact that him and my mom weren't together. And then it was like, you brought this new lady in the house. Who is she? Like, and so he's a pastor. He has his own church. He reads the Bible. He relates basketball stuff to me, not just scripture all the time. I grew up in church, but I have a life as well. So I've been experienced to a lot of other different things that he's seen that he just never spoke about as I was little. So he made sure I kept my head straight. Every time you meditate, pray, make sure you remain humble.
Meditate, that's powerful.
For real, man.
That's powerful.
Okay, so since you brought up pastor, it was a story about a pastor. He was the pastor's pregnant wife, 27. She was arrested for sexually assaulting at least 4 boys with her husband. Whoa. Who paid teens to have sex with them. And the mom of 5, he was watching while they was having sex. So
that's it.
And then he coerced a teen into oral sex and offered the use of his car. And he also paid a boy for naked photos. So what y'all think about that?
I think that's sick.
That's filthy.
Y'all think this is real, or it's just something that probably go on a lot?
I mean, like we know a couple of situations, but I'm pretty sure behind the scenes other stuff is going on. Just we just don't know. But that's
sick as hell.
Yeah, that's really filthy.
That's sick.
Yeah, just thinking about how people look at you in this certain light and you trying to fuck boys like this or give oral sex to them. That's a little crazy.
Yeah,
it's weird and it's unethical. You know what I mean? Facts. For one, and then it's at some point you gotta blame the brainwashing of said religion. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what made you even think that was cool? Like, oh, the Lord won't see me this time. Like, what? Like, bro, like, or you gotta think, what if they in their mind frame where it's like with the what they say with the priest guys, the priests.
Priests always messing with little boys.
The little boys, like, what do they see it in the regard of? Well, as long as I'm not obeying and doing this with a woman, it's okay. Like, no, it's not. It's not okay.
Okay, speaking of something like that, like, they say God don't ever make mistakes, and when you hear stuff like that, do you believe in that, like that line, that quote or whatever, people saying that God don't make mistakes?
I believe that. I believe of course he's perfect, but things happen. It's sin in the world. Like, like you live and you learn. That's all a part of life, because it started from the beginning. And ever since sin entered the world, it's just what it's been. It's just because something goes bad, I don't mean it's his fault.
I take God for what I take God for. I don't take it for what the Bible describes God as, or for what I take certain concepts of what the Bible says, but
I go based off of my experience.
Yeah, I take God for what I take it for. I can't take it for what you say it is or what he said. I take it for what I take it for, because, like he just said, sin is in this world. And when you question lines like that, like, what higher power would allow that to go on? That's the question. I mean, that's the response I get out of what you said. Yeah. What higher power would allow that to go on?
Does he really allow stuff? Like, he gave.
We don't know.
He gave people free will, so I don't know.
We don't know, because, like, even the people that say they get spoke to by God, they can't even correlate. Even if God did speak to them, they can't correlate what God said to you the way that they would try to. They can try. They can try to say, look, God told me this, but it still wouldn't correlate the way it was really transpounded upon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think he will let you really give away his message he gave to you.
He said talking to them, right?
Yeah, I don't even think he will let you do that. Like, I think it's more of, you got to take God for what you think God is. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it based off these brainwashing religion tactics, man.
Yeah, like, growing up, of course, you get the simple stuff straight out the Bible, but like, it's been times where I doubted myself and doubted him. I'm like, yo, like, even my big cousin. Okay, so, like, if you know me, I wear this bucket hat
all the time,
and this is what he wore back in 09. And that's when he passed away. But the meaning of 0922 is he was born September 22nd, but he died at the age of 22 in the year 09. And so ever since I witnessed that, like, I went to my family members, it's like, no, I ain't know that, like, that's crazy, like, you the only one around here that's figuring that out. And then I just had a feeling that he just be with me. I see 22 a lot, and it's an angel number, and I looked it up, and it's basically saying everything that I believe that is going to happen is about to happen. All my dreams is about to come to reality, and I've been getting positive energy. I've been, China Monet, she liked my song Ego, she shout me out everywhere I go. Like, we Cafe Circle, I won a beat pack, I got studio time. Like, I've been just a lot of stuff been going on ever since I decided to step into the music industry. But like I said, I go, like, my belief in God is based off of what I experience. You might believe in him just because you did something different or something else happened different.
You being humble. Ugly Money, China Monet gave him the stamp. I was there. She gave him the stamp. I was at the show as a guest host, and I also was there as a hype man.
Who is she though? I don't know.
She is Ugly Money's first artist that they signed, but, like, she doing good though. Like, she doing real good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
She got a song out. Shout out to them, Ugly Money and China. They got jet ski out with Pap Chanel.
Yeah, Pap Chanel, and then Pap Chanel just took off. So it's like all that just played. It's kind of like when Euro Gotti got the Lil Baby feature, and then that Lil Baby was at that stage where he was just taking off. Like, shouted, and, like, she pretty much did that, but she did it in her own way, and she took off. She out of here. But when he got the stamp, and it's like, it ain't really too much about her giving the stamp. It's more of the fact the response after the stamp. The response after the stamp was now Ugly Money Nietzsche looking at him. Now, you know, all the other important guests that he had brought out that night looking at him, you know what I'm saying? And the booking started changing, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what age did you realize that you wanted to pursue music?
See, I'm 24 now. I say about when I was on my way to turn 22. So
that ain't bad.
A couple of years ago.
But
But I mean, like I say, I've been doing music ever since I was little. I played piano and drums, and I used to be a lead singer in choir, school choir, church choir, and stuff like that. But then, you know, my favorite artist of all time was, what still is to this day, is Michael Jackson. And like how versatile he is with his music, his choreography, and you know, like how consistent he is. At the end of the day, I was just like, man, I feel like I can do that. Like, you know, I know how to play piano, I know how to make music, I know how to make beats. I've been making beats this whole time. Like, I can write a couple of, you know, verses. I started off just reading a lot, writing poems and stuff like that, and speaking off my energy. That's basically how I write my music. I speak off my energy at that point in time. However I'm feeling at that point, I create a beat or get a beat and I get active.
So are you gonna add choreography into your show?
I mean, like, you know, not necessarily some Michael Jackson shit. That's not, you know, necessarily me, but you know, a couple of dances here and there. You know, everybody having their videos, just like the TikTok that's going around, stuff like that. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so
that'll be crazy.
Yeah, don't too many rappers dance. They kind of feel like, I guess it's lame.
I mean, I don't feel like it's lame. I just, you know, at home, like I'm you know, I'm getting active. You can even ask my girlfriend whenever you meet her. But you know, I like to dance, bro. It's just give me my happy place. You know, I don't care who's around.
Pop Smoke brought this shit back.
Yeah,
R.P. Pop Smoke.
Yeah, facts. Like I ain't worried about what nobody say. So I'm just, you know, in my zone. You feel me?
That's why he won, because when people seen him dance, you can tell he was free.
Yeah.
When he was dancing, like when he did his little leg move, he did his little, it's like he wasn't even trying to care about what nobody thought. He just wanted to dance in his video. Like he wanted to just do his dance. That was his dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that's what it is. Like, you make your dance. Like, I got my dance, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still trying to really like figure out the name to that motherfucker. But I think I'm gonna let Ego Strut stick. That's what everybody really like, the way Ego Strut sound. I kind of still feel like it should be named something else. But shit, everybody say Ego Strut. The little shit I do with my legs or whatever. And I'm just keep that going. Then that pussy nigga gonna say, "No, we want to see you perform." No, you don't. I perform better than your man. So I start ego strutting this bitch. Everybody gonna be with it. But you know, it ain't about that. It's about you just make the Brelo dance.
Yeah, facts.
You make the Brelo dance shit. Everybody gonna be trying to copy it. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
For real. That boy Bugg, you can tell he don't dance. You know Bugg don't dance.
I can dance. I actually Bishop had a video, and I was like dancing and shit in. And he was like,
in his music video.
Yeah, I mean, we went like choreography shit, but like
a music video.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want a Bishop music video?
Yeah, it ain't released though.
Oh, okay.
It's not released.
I about to say, bro, like I didn't see you. I mean, I seen his other video. I'm like, where you was at? You must have put some fake dreads on.
I don't know.
What you know about Lawson?
He might not release it because he said something about like it's not a good look by having like niggas in your videos. And I remember in the videos like niggas just dancing around and shit. So he might not release it. Okay, so
yeah, I get that.
Okay, what are you not willing to forgive from a woman, and what are you not willing to forgive from your family?
I'm willing to forgive everything, for real. But you know,
you the first motherfucker answer that like that.
At the end of the day, I still won't forget.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's how I be feeling too.
So you mean forgive and you get away from the person?
Nah, it ain't that. You know, like I just, you know, I know where to set my standards between me and you. You know, once you you did what you did, then that's that. Then we can move. I can move accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, that I feel too. I ain't gonna forget, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what has been like your hardest struggle in life?
Trust. You know, like I had homies that, well, I had people that I call homies, I should say, and you know, they went behind my back and did some old dirty stuff. But
Like what?
I mean, like I came from work one day, and I had these two dudes. They would come over, play the game throughout the week. And like they went to high school with me, and I came back early the next morning, and like all my shit gone. Like literally, like they took the PS4, they took all my Jordans, they took the TVs, they took the half a blunt that I had smoked in there, bro. Like
That's
them
lame.
niggas took the half a blunt that I smoked in there, and you know I told them, I was like, bro, I know what y'all did, whatever. Like, you feel me? Just own up to it. But they knew I ain't have shit, bro. Like, I just moved into an apartment and all that type of stuff. But they took advantage of what I had, because they took advantage of my kindness. So it was just like, all right, y'all was one of these people that I brought to my crib every day. Like, I know y'all for years type shit. And
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought it was some niggas you just met or something.
Nah, I went to high school with them.
Damn.
And so it was like, bro, cool, y'all could be that way. And then it's some other stuff, bro, like, you feel me, dude hitting up on my girl and stuff like that, bro. It's just like a whole lot of shit with niggas that I was close with, bro. And I cut my circle real small. So you feel me? I just keep moving. Like I said, I move accordingly and keep my distance. So
Niggas always try that though. One of my like best friends, he hit one of my exes like a bitch I love.
yeah.
So
Like that's all. Like that's crossing boundaries. Yo. Like you should know. Even today, my cousins now, like they all right with each other, but one of my cousins, he tried to hit on his girl that he was with, but he knew that he was fucking with her, and so you know, I guess they had some type of beef going on, and he wanted to get back at him and stuff like that. And you know, he forgave him, but it's like he ain't forgetting that shit. Like, bro, I don't know where me and you stand right now. So he's like, even though you family, like we ain't like that.
That's
yeah,
lame.
niggas don't fear you though. They will try your girl, man.
For real.
That's something they will do.
That's lame though, bro. Like, nigga, go get your own girl.
Yeah, for real, bro. It's too
Like,
many
bro.
females out here, bro. Like,
Hey, go get your
like,
own.
way too
People
many,
want
bro.
what you got. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
They
for
want
real.
what you got.
For real.
I mean, I heard that from the female aspect before. Like, oh, it was like if a dude with a female, then certain female be trying to choose up because you know what I mean. A dude, he got a female.
Yeah, especially if she extremely attractive. That make women want you.
Yeah.
Exactly, but like that's like the female perspective. And the
Yeah.
man perspective, that's kind of like some lame shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's like,
Most
bro,
definitely.
go get you a girl.
For real.
It's too many,
It's
man.
too many. Way
Yeah,
too
like, go get your own
like,
girl,
like,
bro.
way too many. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'ma say it. Fuck it. Y'all motherfuckers that's 38, stop trying to take all the 28 and 29 and 30s, and nigga, you had your time at that age, nigga. Let them folks date they age group and stop trying to, cause y'all fucking these folks mental up. Like, for these females, what y'all doing is y'all making it seem like, oh, come here, baby, I'm gonna show you what that young boy can't. When really what it is nigga, you can't show the girl, the woman of your age, that's the same age group, what she need to see, nigga.
Yeah.
But you can put a mask over it and show this younger person that because they haven't lived as long as you. And even if you put it on the female perspective, y'all doing that shit to your young boy, buying them all that designer and shit, fucking their head up. Then when you leave the young ass nigga, he out here going to hit a motherfucking lick. Now he done hit a lick. He trying to call you. You ain't gonna burn him out. and he fucked up. He got to try to bounce back when he get back on the motherfucking street, cause he didn't think he thinking now a woman can take care of me, and this is 100. Yeah. No, y'all fucking up the culture, man. Stop that shit.
But for real, if a dude is real good looking, it's a woman who will take care of him, man.
That's true. But if she your age group, then 9 times out of 10 y'all gonna outgrow each other. And with that outgrowing each other, that's lessons to be learned within that. Yeah. But when you're of a different age caliber, what that ends up doing is it ends up putting you in a, I hate to say this shit, but it puts you in a like parent-child relationship. Where now, yeah, you know this motherfucker your parent, you fucking on him, but at the same time, it's like shit. She treating you like how your mama would treat you, but it's you get that. It's weird, bro. That's weird to me.
Yeah, you take on, if a woman taking care of you, you take the role as a child, basically.
Pretty much. That's weird though, cause now it's pretty much just like your mama that you get pussy from. That's weird, and now you gotta like I ain't even talk about no. It's just y'all stop that shit. Y'all stop that shit.
It's that happened to you, cause
nah, that ain't happened to me, but it happened to my partner. Yeah, it happened to my partner, and not like to this day, this nigga send me cash out requests, and I be wanting to go slap the shit out of his ass. Yeah, Mike, I'm talking about you, nigga. Don't send me another cash out request, cause you make me want to slap the shit out of your ass. You know? But like, it's like he think it's cool for his folk to just sit back and take care of him, and they're like, bro, you know, of course she done became baby mom now. You know what I mean? She not just this girl no more, but at the same time, it's like she going for that shit too, cause she on that project shit. She on that project lifestyle. So like she with that shit. They, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna talk about no folks. I ain't gonna suppose it like that. But Mike, don't send me no fucking cash out requests no more, nigga. You make me want to slap the shit out of your ass.
Okay, so what was your biggest heartbreak, and how did you recover?
My biggest heartbreak, man. One of the homies I was I was with every day, bro, and found out he this nigga fucked my girl, bro, and she tried to lie about it. And
that means she love you.
Nah, bro.
How'd you know how to dance?
And so,
where the fuck did you get that from, nigga?
Cause if she would have, these bitches is evil. If she would have came flat, excuse me. If she would have came flat out and said, "I fucked them," that's the evil route.
Man, what honest bitches you know? I ain't never met no.
Oh, bro, for the project, bro. Female will tell you they fucked the nigga, bro.
But look,
they say I'm insecure. That's what bitches tell me. You crazy. Bitch don't never tell me the truth.
Told me the truth a couple times.
I ain't never had
but
one
she,
of them.
at the same time, bro, she was hella scared of me, bro, because before I moved here to the city, bro, like I was on some reckless shit. Like I was doing hella shit, bro, like stealing cars, breaking into people's houses, and all that. You feel me? But you know, like I wasn't necessarily heartbroken, but like that was like one of the times that hit me like real hard. It's like, damn, like that shit actually happened to me. Like,
you loved her?
Nah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, I did. Nah, cause look, I really at the time I really couldn't speak on it. Like, but
he played out. I was too young to
like,
know about love.
No, I mean at the same time, yeah, because I was still, you know, I was basically, you know, just out doing shit, like, you feel me? But the only reason why it kind of hit me hard because it was one of my niggas that did it. You feel me? Like it been different if she went in and fucked somebody else. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. But you're like, damn,
what the fuck was he thinking?
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, bro, I just, you know, forgive. And I don't forget, but I just know, like, whenever I see him, I know where we stand at.
That's kind of fucked up though, bro. Like I wouldn't even. I can't. I gotta fight that guy.
But I will. We most definitely did.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Well, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, we most definitely
did. Yeah, we get our one in. I like I said, I can forgive you. I just can't forget it.
Yeah.
I just can't, bro.
Yeah, we most definitely did.
You can get the one in though. I even shake your hand after the one.
Nah, I ain't even shaking hands, bro.
Most time nigga don't want to.
Yeah. But
you lost here.
But
you
like,
want to fight now, round two, what's up?
Yeah, bro. We most definitely got that.
Soap for your mouth.
Oh man, Mon dude, don't kill me, Mon dude.
Okay, so out of all the females you dated, do you consider any of them a real one?
Yeah. The one I'm with right now.
Okay.
Shout out to her. Look, you see that smile on his face?
The one I'm with.
Any of them before?
Hell nah.
Okay.
You see that smile on his face when he said the one I'm with now?
Hell nah.
Yeah, and she probably listening too. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. Don't play
Shout out
with
to
her.
Bay.
Yeah, I mean, see that smile? Yeah.
Okay, so I guess one of the biggest sacrifices an artist has to make is him not being able to see his kids. So like, do you feel like you willing to take that sacrifice?
Most definitely. Me and her already talked about it. Of course, I told her I'm going all the way with this shit. So like, when we make it, they coming with me. Like, I'll fly down there. You know, that's how it's gonna be type stuff. But to start off, like, yeah, we must definitely take that road. You got to make sacrifices. So we're willing to take that chance.
So I mean, you really think it's a good place? Because you know, even the artists like like Ray Charles, they were saying the road ain't a good place for kids. So you feel like,
I mean, like, it ain't gonna be like an everyday, like, or every time thing. But you know, whenever they want to see me or I need to see them, is, you know, I could just fly over there or fly them type stuff.
And you got that PJ shit. We'll do whatever you want.
Most definitely.
With that PJ, but PJs is expensive, bro. They'll make it seem like them bitches cheap. They expensive, man.
Man, a lot of stuff is expensive.
That shit
these days.
expensive as fuck.
For no reason.
And labor don't pay for them all the time.
okay, do you have a moment in your life where you felt like everybody turned their back on you?
Not really, because always had something, like, really, as I was growing up, I had moved to Louisville, Kentucky, my 6th grade year, and so I had a few friends that I went to school with or got to know in my neighborhood, and you know, we actually grew up, because I could say to this day that we still hang around, like, we still hit each other up, and it's like they always been there. Like, they let me come stay tonight when I got kicked out. You feel me? They always gave me $10 here or $5 here to go grab something to eat or something like that, bro. I always just had like them type of niggas that was around, bro. And you know, like, I could say family members. I could say that. I could say, like, I feel like, you know, they left me out. Like, nobody. Even my mama, like, when they got divorced, she ain't hit me up until last year, type shit. Like, I ain't heard from her until like last year, bro. And they hit me like real hard too, as far as like with the family. And like, I even wrote a song about it. Like, you know, you coming back thinking everything cool, but it ain't. Like, I've been kicked out and got into a fight with my daddy, like, and then I ain't got no mama that I can, you know, cry to or just give a hug and shit like that. I just didn't have that mother figure. And you know, like, I even with my granny, everybody coming to me, they be like, yo, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that. But I'm like, man, not one time y'all ever came to check on me. Y'all hearing all this stuff about me, but nobody's saying, are you good? Like, are you straight? Like let's pray or something. Like, you feel me? Let's talk it out, or what's going on here. And nobody in my family done that. I got another family. Shout out to Deion Yoder, man. He about to be in the Super Bowl. He played for the Chiefs. But that's my big bro and his family. They were a big part in my life, and you know, kept that love around as, you know, real family.
Okay, so what's some of the best game your father gave to you about life, and what's the best game your mama gave you about female?
About life, from my father, the best game, I would say,
something that stuck with you, like, for growing up now, something that stuck with you.
Man, this man talk a lot. I would say, do the best you can with what you got.
That's hard.
Okay, what about the best game?
As far as my mother, I can't even say nothing on that, because she been gone for a long time. Me and her, the last time she knew me is when I was a little kid, and now she know me, I'm a grown ass man. So I ain't really had that, you know, the female side.
So you don't forgive her?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Me and her, we cool now. You know, I just came back from Detroit. We had our time with each other, just waiting on her to see her grandson because I just had me a little boy.
Congratulations.
But I appreciate you.
Yes,
but
sir.
yeah, I most definitely forgave her about that. I wasn't really mad. It was just, I was upset at the time, but I couldn't be mad at her for what her and my dad had going through. Had going on and stuff like that. So like I put that to the side and I was like, I ain't gonna be mad at you for the rest of your life because it's something that happened a long time ago.
Okay, so we gotta wrap it up. So I guess tell us about your latest projects and how they can download it and stream.
Well, shit. Like I said, I just started doing this music shit like 2 years ago. I got my first song on there, "Holding Me Down," is on all platforms. It's
Holding me down,
my girl.
down.
Yeah, it's all on all platforms. Y'all can check that out. Just type in Brelo Ahmad. It's gonna pop right up. Any YouTube, Spotify, y'all know how it go.
Okay, and tell people how to matter of fact, spell out your IG or whatever. And
It's BRELO_AHMAD.
okay, so I appreciate you coming by. I
Yes,
guess
sir,
we're gonna leave out on one of your songs. Probably what you want to say anything before we go, Ego?
We got an industry mixer. Me and Bugg, we just sealed the deal. We got an industry mixer that we finna get ready to lock in for the independent artists. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be every Wednesday. It's gonna be from 8 to 12, and it's gonna be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from the station.
Right.
So tap in with Bugg, tap in with me, and it's gonna be about getting records broke and getting people to actually hear songs, even other artists that's like-minded. Just instead of just the performing all the time, we're just gonna calm it down and just start getting the songs played like regular songs, you know what I'm saying? Because they are regular songs. It's just people sometimes gotta sit down and listen. So me and Bugg putting that together, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for coming through, Brelo. You killed that shit last night. He really been killing it for like the last 2 months, just really been killing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you putting out that
Working hard.
Yeah, when you putting out that work.
I'm gonna be dropping that real soon. I'll keep y'all posted on my gram.
Yeah, that's all I got though, boy. We in the bitch.
All right, literally, there's no pressure, man. We'll see y'all next week. We out, man.
We out.